This is Gene, and I'm on the surface.
1972, the last time humans stood on the moon, when everyone kind of thought that this would eventually be the new normal. But such trips were then being paused.
And as we leave,
Astronaut Gene Cernan hoped not forever.
we leave as we came, and God willing, as we shall return. Right away, Houston.
Who knew 50 years would pass before a return trip? But NASA is now set to unveil the crew members who'll soon take this trip around the Earth and beyond, back to and around the moon. A journey that'll make history in multiple ways, not least because one of those on board will be one of these Canadians. One of Canada's 4 active NASA astronauts who will be the first Canadian to ever travel beyond Earth's orbit.
I think it's a big shot in the arm for Canada.
Retired Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield is pumped.
Nobody has ever gone beyond Earth orbit who wasn't an American. Nobody.
The mission, set for late next year, is a test run for an actual moon landing, a giant leap toward putting boots back on that ground. That a Canadian will be on board underlines Canada's long-standing work in the space age, from Alouette in '62 to the Canadarm and beyond. And besides seeing the moon up close, whoever gets the nod will be among the first since '72 to also see the whole of the Earth, like this. Science journalist Bob McDonald on that.
Be prepared for literally an out-of-world experience, to see the Earth from such a distance and appreciate our planet.
Paul, you're in Houston to cover tomorrow's big announcement. And the Artemis II mission is leading to even bigger things. Tell us about that.
Yeah, think of it in 3 stages, Ian. Artemis I has already happened, up and around the moon and back safely. Artemis II, the one we're talking about now, up and around the moon with humans on board and back safely. If all goes well, Artemis III, humans back on board, up to the moon, land on the moon with an eye to a permanent settlement there, and maybe use that as a stepping stone to Mars. It's a big deal, Ian, but this is the path that NASA, the Canadian Space Agency, and others are now on.
Paul Hunter in Houston tonight.